Summary and Case Study of Success Habits, Overcoming Adversity and Achieving Success Through Habit by Napoleon Hill. This book, Success Habits, aims to help readers overcome adversity and achieve success by understanding and implementing the principles of success outlined within. The book was inspired by a series of radio broadcasts given by Napoleon Hill in Paris, Missouri, a community facing significant adversity. These principles were developed by Hill over 40 years of research, initially sponsored by Andrew Carnegie. Hill, a proponent of self-improvement and personal achievement, believes individuals possess the power to determine their destinies and achieve success by adapting their actions to natural laws. The book provides practical guidance on developing success habits and navigating life's challenges to achieve a fulfilling and prosperous life. Each chapter provides insights into specific success principles. Roadblocks to success and habits for achievement. Hill highlights several key problems that prevent individuals from achieving success, emphasizing that these are not insurmountable barriers but can be addressed through the cultivation of specific habits. Problems hindering success. 1. Drifting without purpose. One of the most significant problems is the tendency to drift through life without a clear purpose or plan. This habit of drifting, as Hill describes it, is likened to a goldfish in a bowl, constantly moving but never making real progress. Hill emphasized that establishing a definite major purpose, a clear and specific goal, is crucial for achieving success. 2. Lack of self-discipline. Another major obstacle is the absence of self-discipline, often manifesting as a lack of control over thoughts and actions. This can lead to succumbing to negative influences, procrastination, and failing to capitalize on opportunities for self-advancement. 3. Negative mental attitude. A negative mental attitude is identified as a significant barrier to success. This can manifest as focusing on fears and limitations, rather than possibilities and opportunities. This negative outlook often leads to self-sabotage and a failure to fully utilize one's potential. 4. Lack of persistence. The tendency to quit when faced with challenges is another common pitfall. Hill emphasizes that the quitter never wins and the winner never quits. This lack of persistence can stem from a fear of failure or a lack of belief in oneself. Habits for cultivating success. 1. Definiteness of purpose. As established in our conversation history, definiteness of purpose is considered the most crucial habit for achieving success. This entails establishing a clear, well-defined goal and creating a plan to achieve it. Hill stresses the need for focused action and the importance of aligning one's actions with this defined purpose. 2. Accurate thinking. Developing the habit of accurate thinking is essential for success. This involves separating facts from hearsay, discerning important information from unimportant details, and challenging assumptions. By thinking critically and objectively, individuals can make informed decisions and avoid being misled by false information. 3. Applied faith. Cultivating applied faith is another crucial habit. It is defined as the unwavering belief in oneself and the ability to achieve one's goals. Applied faith can be developed through a strong sense of purpose, a positive mental attitude, supportive alliances, and learning from past experiences. 4. Persistence and decisiveness. Developing persistence, the ability to persevere through challenges, and decisiveness, the ability to make timely decisions, is crucial for overcoming obstacles and achieving success. Hill emphasizes the importance of viewing failures as stepping stones, rather than stumbling blocks, and learning from them to improve future efforts. 5. Self-discipline. Mastering self-discipline is essential for staying focused and achieving goals. This involves controlling one's thoughts and actions, resisting negative influences, managing time effectively, and staying committed to one's defined purpose, especially when faced with distractions or setbacks. 6. Pleasing personality. Developing a pleasing personality is also beneficial for success, as it facilitates positive interactions and fosters strong relationships. This involves cultivating positive attributes like a positive mental attitude, good manners, sincerity, and a willingness to go the extra mile, while avoiding negative behaviors like gossiping, fault-finding, and arrogance. 7. Harnessing cosmic habit force. Understanding and utilizing the law of cosmic habit force is a powerful tool for success. This universal law states that habits, once established, tend to perpetuate themselves. By consciously establishing positive habits in areas such as purpose, health, mental attitude, and actions, individuals can create a cycle of success that propels them towards their goals. He'll emphasize that individuals have the power to shape their destinies by consciously cultivating these habits. By addressing the problems that hinder success and replacing them with empowering habits, individuals can unlock their potential and achieve fulfilling and prosperous lives. The foundation of success, definiteness of purpose. Based on the provided book, definiteness of purpose is considered by Napoleon Hill to be the most important principle of success. 1. Hill describes definiteness of purpose as the beginning of all achievement worthy of mention and highlights that successful individuals consistently apply this principle. 2. He emphasizes that a clear, well-defined purpose is the foundation upon which all other success principles are built. This is reinforced by the fact that the first 2 lectures in the Success Habits radio series focused on definiteness of purpose. 3. The importance of definiteness of purpose is further emphasized in our conversation history. When summarizing Chapter 1, definiteness of purpose is identified as the principle that stresses the importance of having a clear and specific goal as the starting point for achievement. 4. Hill provides a personal anecdote to illustrate the power of definiteness of purpose. He recounts how he added a zero to his desired income in his written statement of purpose, changing it from $10,000 to $100,000, and shortly after, received an offer for a job that paid exactly $100,000 per year. 5. While Hill acknowledges that this experience doesn't guarantee a specific outcome, it underscores the significance of having a clear goal in mind. 6. He further emphasizes the need for clarity in action, stating that definiteness requires a plan and action, not just a vague desire. 7. Hill illustrates this with the example of entering the lumber business, where a definite plan and action are necessary to realize the goal, as opposed to just passively hoping to enter the business someday. 8. Hill also emphasizes the importance of definiteness of purpose when discussing cosmic habit force. He suggests that the first step in utilizing cosmic habit force is to establish a definite purpose and visualize it repeatedly, allowing the law to transform that vision into a habit that guides actions. 9. This point further reinforces the idea that definiteness of purpose serves as the foundation upon which other success principles can be effectively applied. In summary, Napoleon Hill's writings and lectures consistently portray definiteness of purpose as the cornerstone of success. It is the starting point from which all other principles flow and gain their power. Having a clear, well-defined goal is essential for focusing one's efforts, harnessing the power of other success principles, and ultimately achieving lasting success. Chapter 1, Definiteness of Purpose. This chapter emphasizes the importance of having a clear and specific goal as the starting point for any achievement. It introduces Hill's WWWH formula, emphasizing the need for clarity and direction in one's purpose and actions. The chapter argues that successful individuals approach their goals with a clear plan and unwavering determination. Here are real-world examples of definiteness of purpose. Example 1. Napoleon Hill's increased income goal. In one of his lectures on definiteness of purpose, Napoleon Hill shares a personal anecdote that vividly illustrates the power of this principle. Shortly after World War I, Hill decided to increase his desired annual income from $10,000 to $100,000. He physically altered his written statement of purpose to reflect this new goal and placed it back in his safe deposit box. Remarkably, within a few weeks, he received an offer from a businessman in Texas for a job that paid exactly $100,000 per year. While Hill acknowledges that this experience doesn't guarantee specific outcomes, he emphasizes that setting a clear, definite goal is crucial for success. His experience underscores the importance of having a well-defined target to aim for. Example 2. Bill Robinson's invitation to Napoleon Hill. Bill Robinson, a businessman from Paris, Missouri, had a definite purpose to bring Napoleon Hill to his town after reading Hill's book Think and Grow Rich. He held this goal in his mind, and when the opportunity arose, he acted decisively, inviting Hill to deliver a series of lectures in Paris. Robinson's story demonstrates how a clearly defined purpose, coupled with decisive action, can lead to the realization of one's goals. Example 3. The WWWH formula for effective delegation. Napoleon Hill observed that successful leaders like Andrew Carnegie, Henry J. Kaiser, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison consistently applied the principle of definiteness of purpose when delegating tasks to others. They would specify what to do, when to do it, where to do it, why to do it, and how to do it, ensuring clear instructions and expectations. Hill termed this his WWWH formula, advocating for its use to enhance clarity and effectiveness in all forms of communication and delegation. Demystifying Hill's WWWH formula. Napoleon Hill's WWWH formula is a practical framework for effective communication and delegation, particularly in professional settings. It emphasizes clarity and precision when assigning tasks or conveying instructions, ensuring that all parties involved are on the same page. The formula stands for what, clearly state what needs to be done. Be specific about the task or objective, leaving no room for ambiguity. When, specify when the task needs to be completed. Provide a clear deadline or time frame, allowing for realistic planning and execution. Where, indicate where the task needs to be performed. If applicable, provide details regarding the location or platform where the work should be carried out. Why, explain why the task is important. Articulating the purpose and significance of the task can enhance motivation and foster a sense of ownership. How, outline how the task should be accomplished. Provide guidance on the steps, methods, or resources required to successfully complete the task. Putting the WWWH formula into practice. Here are some practical ways to implement the WWWH formula. Delegating tasks. When assigning tasks to team members or colleagues, apply the WWWH formula to ensure clear expectations and understanding. For instance, instead of saying, "Please update the website," provide a more detailed instruction like what, update the website with the latest blog post and event calendar. When, by end of day Friday. Where, on the company website using the content management system. Why, to keep our audience informed and engaged. How, follow the standard content upload procedures outlined in the company handbook. Providing instructions. When giving directions or explaining a process, utilize the WWWH formula to enhance clarity and comprehension. Instead of saying, "Submit the report," offer a more comprehensive explanation like what, submit the monthly sales report. When, by the 5th of each month. Where, to your department head via email. Why, for performance tracking and decision-making. How, use the designated report template and follow the submission guidelines. Giving feedback. When offering feedback, employ the WWWH formula to make it specific and actionable. Rather than stating, "Good job," provide more targeted feedback like what, your presentation was well structured and informative. When, during the client meeting this morning. Where, in the conference room. Why, it effectively conveyed the key points and persuaded the client. How, your clear visuals and confident delivery contributed to its success. The benefits of the WWWH formula. By consistently applying the WWWH formula, you can minimize misunderstandings, reduce ambiguity and ensure clarity in communication, preventing misinterpretations and errors. Boost productivity, enable efficient execution of tasks by providing clear guidelines and expectations. Increase accountability, facilitate follow-up and evaluation by establishing clear benchmarks and deadlines. Improve team collaboration, foster a shared understanding and sense of purpose within teams, promoting smoother workflow and cooperation. The WWWH formula, a practical tool rooted in the principle of definiteness of purpose, can significantly enhance communication effectiveness and overall success in various personal and professional endeavors. Example 4, the Golden Rule magazine's launch. When Napoleon Hill wanted to start the Golden Rule magazine, he faced the significant obstacle of needing $100,000 in funding. Despite not having the capital readily available, Hill remained committed to his goal. He took decisive action by writing the leading editorial for the magazine as if he already had the funds secured. This act of faith and commitment to his vision was instrumental in attracting the necessary resources and launching the magazine successfully. Hill's story demonstrates how a definite purpose, coupled with unwavering faith and decisive action, can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Example 5, overcoming personal challenges through self-discipline. Napoleon Hill openly shared his personal journey of overcoming various challenges through self-discipline, which he viewed as a crucial element of definiteness of purpose. He identified 13 specific areas where he needed to apply self-discipline to rebuild his character and stay focused on his goals. These included controlling his temper, budgeting his time, resisting temptations to stray from his purpose, and controlling his ambition for material possessions. Hill's personal experiences underscore the importance of self-discipline as a practical tool for achieving one's definite major purpose. These 5 examples provide a glimpse into the multifaceted applications of definiteness of purpose in diverse real-world scenarios. By highlighting specific individuals and their actions, the sources showcase how a clear, well-defined purpose, combined with unwavering commitment and focused action, can lead to the realization of personal and professional goals, even when confronted with significant challenges and obstacles. Chapter 2, Mastering Your Definite Purpose. This chapter expands upon definiteness of purpose by providing practical steps to apply the principle. It stresses the importance of understanding personal motives, highlighting 9 basic human motives that drive actions. The chapter emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and aligning actions with one's defined purpose. Steps to master your definite purpose. To master your definite purpose, you can follow these steps based on insights from Napoleon Hill. 1. Align with nature's laws. Observe how nature operates with definiteness of purpose in all its processes. For example, the planets move in a precise order, and day and night follow a predictable cycle. Understanding and aligning your goals with this natural order can foster a sense of confidence and clarity. 2. Define your purpose with a plan and action. A purpose without a plan is merely a wish. Crystallize your purpose by crafting a detailed plan that outlines the steps you will take to achieve it. Move beyond vague aspirations and establish concrete actions you can immediately implement to move toward your goal. For instance, instead of simply wishing to be in the lumber business, create a plan with specific actions like ordering materials and securing a location. 3. Understand and leverage the 9 basic motives. Hill identifies 9 basic motives that drive human behavior: love, sex, desire for material wealth, self-preservation, desire for freedom of body and mind, desire for personal expression and recognition, desire for life after death, fear, and anger. By recognizing these motives in yourself and others, you can better understand what drives actions and decisions, allowing you to tailor your approach to achieving your purpose effectively. 4. Harness the power of repeated thought. Consistently focus on your definite purpose by writing it down, reading it aloud, and visualizing yourself achieving it. This repetition impresses the purpose upon your subconscious mind, encouraging it to work towards its fulfillment, even when you are not consciously thinking about it. 5. Teach others to solidify understanding. Explaining the concept of a definite purpose and the steps to achieve it to others reinforces your own understanding and commitment to the principles. By teaching, you engage more deeply with the material and clarify any lingering uncertainties, further solidifying your commitment to your own purpose. These practical steps, derived from Hill's lectures, offer a roadmap for mastering your definite purpose. By applying these insights, you can transition from vague desires to concrete goals, empowering yourself to shape your destiny and achieve fulfilling outcomes. 5 real-world examples. Example 1. Napoleon Hill's alignment with nature's laws. In his lecture Mastering Your Definite Purpose, Hill emphasizes that his principles of success are grounded in the laws of nature. He uses the orderliness of the universe as an example, noting the precise movements of planets and the predictable cycle of day and night. This comparison serves to inspire confidence in the principles he discusses, suggesting that aligning oneself with nature's inherent purposefulness can lead to personal success. Example 2. The importance of a plan in action. Hill stresses that simply having a purpose is not enough, it must be accompanied by a plan and, most importantly, action. He contrasts a vague desire like going into the lumber business someday with a concrete plan. Starting next week, I am going to order a stock of material and go into the lumber business in Paris, Missouri. This example clarifies that a definite purpose requires a tangible roadmap and immediate action for its realization. Example 3. Understanding and utilizing the 9 basic motives. Hill introduces 9 basic motives that drive human behavior: love, sex, desire for material wealth, self-preservation, freedom of body and mind, desire for personal expression and recognition, desire for life after death, fear, and anger. He argues that successful individuals understand these motives and use them strategically to achieve their goals, both in personal interactions and larger endeavors. This concept encourages self-awareness and a deeper understanding of human psychology as tools for success. Example 4. The power of repeated thought. Hill highlights the influence of repeated thought on the subconscious mind. He suggests that consistently focusing on a definite purpose, through techniques like writing it down, reading it aloud, and affirming it daily, can lead to the subconscious mind working towards its fulfillment. This emphasizes the power of focused attention and consistent effort in manifesting desired outcomes. Example 5. Teaching the philosophy to solidify understanding. Hill encourages his listeners to actively teach his philosophy to others. This act of teaching, he argues, not only benefits the recipient but also solidifies the teacher's own understanding and commitment to the principles. This example demonstrates that actively engaging with and sharing the knowledge gained from pursuing a definite purpose can reinforce its importance and contribute to its achievement. These 5 examples, drawn from Hill's lectures, showcase the practical application of mastering your definite purpose. They go beyond simply defining a goal and emphasize aligning with natural laws, creating action plans, understanding human motivation, harnessing the power of repetition, and actively engaging with the knowledge acquired. Chapter 3. Accurate Thinking. This chapter emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and separating facts from fiction. It introduces a 2-step process for accurate thinking: first, separating facts from hearsay, and second, distinguishing important facts from unimportant ones. The chapter stresses the importance of discerning truth from falsehood and prioritizing information relevant to achieving one's goals. Applying accurate thinking, 5 real-world examples. Example 1. Separating fact from fiction in news and media. Hill emphasizes the importance of scrutinizing information from newspapers and radio, cautioning against accepting statements at face value. He suggests questioning the motives of politicians and recognizing that even factual statements can be manipulated for specific agendas. This advice is particularly relevant in today's world, saturated with information from various media outlets, highlighting the need to critically evaluate sources and distinguish between fact, opinion, and potential biases. Example 2. Evaluating the credibility of authors and speakers. When assessing information from books or speeches, Hill recommends considering the author's potential ulterior motives and biases. He prompts readers to question whether the author stands to gain financially or otherwise from the information presented, emphasizing the importance of evaluating credibility and potential conflicts of interest. This critical approach to consuming information encourages readers to move beyond passive absorption and actively engage with the material, assessing its validity and potential biases. Example 3. Identifying important facts for decision-making. Hill stresses the need to distinguish between important and unimportant facts, focusing on those relevant to achieving one's goals. He uses the example of his trip to Paris, noting that while numerous facts could be mentioned, the only important one is his timely arrival at the studio to deliver his lecture. This example demonstrates the need to prioritize information based on its relevance to our objectives and avoid getting bogged down in extraneous details. Example 4. Recognizing the influence of emotions on thinking. Hill identifies emotions, particularly love, as significant obstacles to accurate thinking. He recounts a personal experience where he suffered financial and emotional losses due to a love affair, highlighting the potential for strong emotions to cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. This personal anecdote underscores the importance of recognizing the powerful influence of emotions on our thought processes and the need for self-awareness and control when making critical decisions. Example 5. Utilizing the how do you know question to challenge assumptions. Hill advocates for challenging assumptions and hearsay by asking the simple question, how do you know? This direct approach encourages individuals to probe the basis of statements and opinions, ensuring that they are grounded in facts and evidence rather than speculation or unfounded beliefs. This practice fosters critical thinking and encourages more rigorous analysis of information, promoting informed decision-making. These 5 real-world examples, extracted from Hill's lectures, illustrate the practical application of accurate thinking in navigating daily life and pursuing success. They emphasize critical evaluation of information sources, recognizing personal biases and emotional influences, distinguishing between relevant and irrelevant facts, and actively challenging assumptions to arrive at well-informed conclusions. Chapter 4, How to be an Accurate Thinker. This chapter provides practical techniques for enhancing accurate thinking skills. It outlines steps for evaluating information sources, urging readers to consider the author's expertise, motives, and biases. The chapter advocates challenging assumptions, seeking scientific verification, and cultivating a positive mental attitude to facilitate accurate thinking. ## Real-world applications of accurate thinking, 5 examples from Napoleon Hill. Example 1. Critically evaluating news and information. Hill stresses the importance of carefully examining information from newspapers, radio, and other sources. He warns against blindly accepting statements as facts, especially when delivered by individuals with potential biases, such as politicians. Hill encourages listeners to question the information presented and to consider the motivations and potential agendas behind it. This advice is particularly relevant today, with the proliferation of information sources and the ease with which misinformation can spread. Example 2. Assessing the reliability of information sources. When evaluating information from any source, whether a book, speech, or news article, Hill recommends considering the source's reliability and potential biases. He suggests asking critical questions, such as: did the author conduct thorough research or rely on hearsay and unfounded assumptions? Does the author have a personal or financial stake in the information presented that could influence their objectivity? Is the speaker or writer a known propagandist with a history of distorting facts to sway public opinion? By carefully considering these factors, individuals can avoid falling prey to misinformation and make more informed decisions based on credible and unbiased sources. Example 3. Applying logic and experience to analyze information. Hill emphasizes the importance of logic and past experience when evaluating information. He encourages individuals to compare the information presented with their own experiences and knowledge and to assess its logical coherence. For instance, when a student approached Hill for advice on publishing a children's book, he drew upon his own experience and observations to guide her towards a more effective strategy, ultimately saving her from a costly mistake. Example 4. Recognizing the deceptive nature of falsehood. Hill suggests that falsehoods often carry subtle warning signs, which individuals can learn to recognize through intuition. He shares personal anecdotes of encountering dishonest business managers and sensing a warning note during their initial interactions. Hill acknowledges that women often excel in this area, possessing a heightened sense of intuition that allows them to perceive insincerity more readily. This concept encourages individuals to develop their intuition and pay attention to subtle cues that may signal deception. Example 5. Guarding against emotional manipulation. Hill identifies emotions, especially fear, anger, and the desire for something for nothing, as major impediments to accurate thinking. He argues that strong emotions can cloud judgment and lead to impulsive decisions, hindering the ability to process information objectively. For example, when discussing criminals, Hill observes that many have convinced themselves that their actions are justified, even when clearly breaking the law. He advocates for maintaining emotional control and relying on logic and reason when making important decisions. These 5 examples, drawn from Hill's lectures, demonstrate the practical application of accurate thinking in everyday life. By employing the strategies outlined by Hill, individuals can develop their critical thinking skills, make more informed decisions, and avoid common pitfalls that can hinder success and personal growth. Chapter 5, Applied Faith. This chapter focuses on the power of belief in oneself and one's goals. It explains how to develop applied faith through a defined purpose, positive mental attitude, mastermind alliances, and learning from adversity. The chapter highlights examples of individuals who achieved success by harnessing the power of faith and overcoming adversity. Applying applied faith, 5 real-world examples. Example 1, Overcoming setbacks with an equivalent benefit mindset. Hill emphasizes that every adversity carries the seed of an equivalent benefit. He shares his experience of a financially unsuccessful advertising campaign in St. Louis. Instead of viewing it as a defeat, Hill focused on the positive outcomes, the connections he made, particularly meeting Bill Robinson, who invited him to deliver lectures in Paris, ultimately spreading Hill's success principles to a wider audience. This example highlights the power of maintaining a positive mental attitude in the face of adversity, believing in the potential for growth and opportunity even in challenging situations. Example 2, Utilizing mastermind alliances for support and inspiration. Hill advocates for forming mastermind alliances, connecting with individuals who radiate courage and faith, providing support and inspiration for achieving goals. He cites his own experience of seeking guidance from Edwin C. Barnes, Thomas Edison's partner, whose unwavering belief in Hill's abilities fueled his own self-confidence and contributed to his eventual success. This example underscores the significance of surrounding oneself with a supportive network of individuals who share a positive outlook and can provide encouragement and motivation during challenging times. Example 3, Harnessing the power of prayer and affirmation. Hill recommends daily affirmations and prayers, focusing on one's definite major purpose with the belief that these aspirations will be fulfilled. He suggests visualizing oneself already possessing the desired outcomes, reinforcing belief and aligning the subconscious mind with the intended goals. This example illustrates the importance of cultivating a strong inner belief system, utilizing prayer and affirmations to strengthen faith and focus mental energy towards the desired outcomes. Example 4, Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Hill shares the story of his son, Blair, who was born without ears and predicted to be deaf and mute. Refusing to accept this prognosis, Hill devoted 9 years to working with Blair, ultimately helping him develop 65% of normal hearing. This extraordinary example demonstrates the power of unwavering faith and persistent effort in overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Hill emphasizes that challenges can serve as catalysts for growth and that seemingly impossible circumstances can be transformed through dedication and belief. Example 5. Transforming failure into success through perseverance. Hill recounts the story of Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of the incandescent light bulb, enduring over 10,000 failed attempts before achieving success. This iconic example highlights the critical role of persistence and unwavering faith in overcoming setbacks and achieving breakthrough innovations. Edison's determination to learn from each failure and continue refining his approach ultimately led to a transformative invention that illuminated the world. Hill argues that failures can be invaluable learning experiences, providing opportunities to adjust strategies and ultimately pave the way for greater success. Chapter 6, Applied Faith Success Stories. This chapter illustrates the practical application of applied faith through real-life examples. It features stories of individuals like Thomas Edison, who faced numerous setbacks but ultimately achieved success through perseverance and faith in their abilities. The chapter emphasizes that setbacks and failures are opportunities for growth and learning, reinforcing the importance of maintaining faith during challenging times. Applied Faith Success Stories. 5 real-world examples. Example 1. Thomas Edison's persistent pursuit of the light bulb. Hill uses Thomas Edison's invention of the incandescent light bulb as a prime example of applied faith in action. Edison famously failed over 10,000 times before finding the right filament for his light bulb. This perseverance, Hill argues, stems from Edison's deep understanding and application of applied faith. Edison knew what he wanted and believed he could achieve it, refusing to be deterred by countless setbacks. This unwavering belief, fueled by applied faith, ultimately led to a revolutionary invention that transformed the world. Example 2. Napoleon Hill's journey to develop the science of success. Hill's own life story serves as a compelling example of applied faith. Starting from humble beginnings marked by poverty and limited education, Hill dared to dream of creating the world's first practical philosophy of success. He persevered through 20 years of research and financial hardship, fueled by his unwavering belief in his mission. This unwavering faith, along with the support of his mastermind alliance, Andrew Carnegie and his stepmother, enabled him to overcome countless obstacles and eventually share his success principles with millions worldwide. Example 3. Ed Barnes's ambitious partnership with Thomas Edison. Hill highlights the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who, inspired by applied faith, set his sights on becoming Thomas Edison's business partner. Despite arriving at Edison's laboratory with limited resources, Barnes's unwavering belief in his vision and his persistent efforts eventually earned him the partnership. This example showcases the transformative power of applied faith, demonstrating how a clear purpose, unwavering belief, and persistent action can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and lead to extraordinary achievements. Example 4. Napoleon Hill's triumph over adversity with La Salle Extension University. When Hill joined La Salle Extension University as its advertising manager, he faced a daunting task. The company was struggling financially, had a disgruntled student base, and lacked operating capital. Hill applied the principles of applied faith, believing in his ability to turn the situation around. He wrote friendly letters to students, restoring their faith in the institution, and successfully sold them preferred stock, raising $1 million in operating capital within 60 days. This example demonstrates the power of applied faith to transform challenging circumstances and achieve remarkable success. Example 5. Napoleon Hill's determination to help his son Blair. Hill's personal experience with his son, Blair, who was born without ears, stands as a powerful testament to the transformative power of applied faith. Defying medical predictions of lifelong deafness and muteness, Hill held on to the belief that Blair could develop hearing. He diligently worked with his son for 9 years, eventually helping Blair attain 65% of normal hearing. This inspiring example demonstrates the profound impact of unwavering faith, persistent effort, and a refusal to accept limitations, even in the face of seemingly impossible circumstances. These 5 examples, drawn from Hill's personal experiences and his research on successful individuals, illustrate the practical application of applied faith in achieving extraordinary outcomes. They underscore the importance of having a definite purpose, cultivating unwavering belief, harnessing the power of prayer and affirmations, and persevering through challenges, ultimately transforming dreams into reality. Chapter 7. The 15 Major Causes of Failure. This chapter shifts focus to identifying common pitfalls that hinder success. It outlines 15 major causes of failure, including drifting through life without purpose, procrastination, lack of ambition, and negative mental attitudes. The chapter highlights the importance of self-awareness and proactively addressing these potential obstacles. Here are the 15 major causes of failure as presented in the book. 1. Drifting through life without a definite purpose or plan. This is considered the most common cause of failure, affecting 98% of people. These individuals lack a clear objective and a strategy to achieve it, leading to a life of unfulfillment and stagnation. 2. Unfavorable physical heredities at birth. While this factor is beyond an individual's control, the source emphasizes that it does not guarantee failure. With determination and effort, one can overcome physical challenges and achieve success. 3. Meddlesome curiosity in connection with other people's affairs. Wasting time and energy on other people's business distracts individuals from focusing on their own goals and aspirations. 4. The lack of a definite, major purpose as a life goal. Many people only have minor purposes or hopes and wishes, which are not sufficient to drive them towards significant achievements. A major purpose provides a clear direction and fuels motivation. 5. Inadequate education. The source distinguishes between schooling and education, highlighting that true education involves drawing out and developing one's inner potential rather than merely acquiring knowledge. 6. Lack of self-discipline, often manifested in excesses such as overeating, drinking, or sexual indulgence. Lack of self-discipline hinders personal growth and prevents individuals from reaching their full potential. 7. Lack of ambition to aim above mediocrity. Settling for a mediocre existence and failing to strive for excellence leads to a life of unfulfilled potential and limited achievements. 8. Ill health, generally due to wrong thinking, improper diet, and lack of exercise. Neglecting physical and mental well-being can lead to health problems that hinder success. Cultivating a healthy lifestyle contributes to overall well-being and success. 9. Unfavorable environmental influences during childhood. Negative experiences during childhood can have a lasting impact, but the source emphasizes that with support and determination, individuals can overcome these challenges and achieve success. 10. Lack of persistence in carrying through to a finish that which one starts. Many people are good at starting projects but lack the perseverance to see them through to completion. Persistence is crucial for overcoming obstacles and achieving goals. 11. A negative mental attitude, focusing on limitations, doubting one's abilities, and anticipating failure creates a self-fulfilling prophecy that hinders success. Cultivating a positive mental attitude is essential for overcoming challenges and achieving goals. 12. Lack of control of the emotions of the heart. Uncontrolled emotions, particularly those related to love, can lead to poor decision-making and hinder personal and professional growth. 13. The desire for something for nothing, usually expressed in some form of gambling, seeking shortcuts and easy gains without putting in the necessary effort leads to disappointment and failure. Success requires hard work, dedication, and a willingness to pay the price. 14. Procrastination, the lack of the habit of reaching decisions promptly and definitely. Indecisiveness and delaying important decisions can lead to missed opportunities and hinder progress. 15. Giving into one or more of the 7 basic fears. Fear can paralyze individuals, preventing them from taking risks and pursuing their dreams. Overcoming fear is crucial for achieving success. 15 major causes of failure, real-world examples. Example 1. Drifting through life without a definite purpose. Imagine a young person graduating high school with no clear idea of what they want to do in life. They take odd jobs, drift from one interest to another, and lack a clear direction or plan. Years pass, and they find themselves unfulfilled, wondering where the time went and feeling stuck in a rut. This scenario exemplifies Hill's first cause of failure, drifting through life without a definite purpose. This lack of direction can lead to a sense of unfulfillment, missed opportunities, and a feeling of powerlessness over one's own destiny. Hill stresses that establishing a definite major purpose is the first and most crucial step towards achieving success. Example 2. Procrastinating on important decisions. Consider an entrepreneur with a promising business idea. They spend months researching, planning, and preparing but hesitate to take the plunge and launch their venture. They worry about potential risks, get bogged down in minor details, and continually postpone taking concrete action. As time passes, competitors enter the market, the initial enthusiasm wanes, and the opportunity slips away. This example illustrates the crippling effects of procrastination, Hill's second major cause of failure. Procrastination, Hill argues, prevents individuals from seizing opportunities and taking control of their own success. Example 3. Succumbing to negative thinking and self-doubt. Imagine a talented artist filled with self-doubt. They constantly compare themselves to others, focus on their perceived shortcomings, and convince themselves that their work is not good enough to share with the world. They shy away from opportunities to exhibit their art, criticize their own creations, and ultimately fail to realize their full potential. This situation exemplifies Hill's 11th cause of failure, a negative mental attitude. Negative thinking, Hill explains, becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, hindering progress and preventing individuals from achieving their goals. Example 4. Lacking self-discipline and indulging in excesses. Consider a talented musician with a promising future. They struggle with excessive partying, substance abuse, and an inability to manage their time effectively. Their talent begins to deteriorate, their commitments become unreliable, and opportunities slip away as their reputation for unreliability spreads. This example highlights the detrimental effects of lack of self-discipline, Hill's sixth cause of failure. Lack of self-discipline, as illustrated in this scenario, can sabotage talent, ruin relationships, and ultimately lead to personal and professional downfall. Example 5. Giving in to the fear of criticism. Imagine a writer with a compelling story to tell. They fear the judgment of others, worry about negative reviews, and hesitate to share their work with the world. They spend years revising and perfecting their manuscript, paralyzed by the fear of rejection and criticism. This scenario embodies Hill's seventh major cause of failure, lack of ambition to aim above mediocrity, coupled with the fear of criticism. The fear of criticism, Hill explains, can stifle creativity, prevent individuals from taking risks, and ultimately lead to a life of unfulfilled potential. These 5 real-world examples provide tangible illustrations of Hill's 15 major causes of failure. By understanding and recognizing these pitfalls, individuals can take proactive steps to avoid them, cultivating the habits and mindsets necessary for achieving success and fulfillment in life. Chapter 8. Persistence and Decisiveness. This chapter addresses how to overcome the causes of failure, particularly highlighting the importance of persistence and decisiveness. It emphasizes the need to persevere through challenges and make timely decisions. The chapter illustrates how these qualities can turn adversity into advantage, using examples from Napoleon Hill's own life and experiences of notable figures like Andrew Carnegie. 5 real-world examples. Example 1. The 100 Young Men and the Automobile Company Expansion. The sources recount a story about an automobile company president who presented a unique opportunity to 100 young men working in his plant. He offered them a chance to become executives by attending training sessions for 4 hours each day while still working their regular jobs for the remaining 4 hours. Despite the potential for career advancement, only 5 of the 100 young men accepted the offer. The president explained that the other 95 men lacked the decisiveness to make a prompt decision when opportunity knocked. They hesitated, deliberated, and ultimately missed out on a chance to transform their careers. This real-world example illustrates the importance of making swift decisions when faced with potentially life-changing opportunities. Example 2. Napoleon Hill's prompt acceptance of Andrew Carnegie's challenge. When Hill met Andrew Carnegie, he was initially there to interview the industrialist for a magazine article. However, Carnegie had a different plan. He saw potential in Hill and challenged him to dedicate 20 years of his life to researching successful individuals and developing a practical philosophy of success. Hill, without hesitation, accepted Carnegie's challenge. This decisive action launched him on a path that would ultimately lead to the creation of his renowned success principles and a lasting legacy that continues to inspire millions worldwide. This personal anecdote underscores the profound impact of seizing opportunities and making bold decisions that align with one's aspirations. Example 3. Thomas Edison's unwavering commitment to the light bulb. Edison's relentless pursuit of perfecting the incandescent light bulb stands as a testament to persistence. He famously conducted over 10,000 experiments, each ending in failure, before finally discovering the right filament. When asked what he would have done had he not found the solution on his 10,000th attempt, Edison declared that he would still be in his laboratory, diligently working towards the solution. This unwavering commitment to his goal, despite repeated setbacks, exemplifies the power of persistence in achieving breakthroughs and transforming dreams into reality. Example 4. Napoleon Hill's perseverance in developing the science of success. Hill's own journey to develop his philosophy of success offers another powerful example of persistence. He dedicated 20 years of his life to researching, writing, and refining his principles, often facing financial hardship and setbacks along the way. However, he never wavered in his commitment to his goal, driven by an unwavering belief in the importance of his work. His persistence eventually paid off, leading to the creation of a body of work that has had a profound impact on countless lives. This personal story emphasizes that achieving significant goals often requires enduring challenges, staying focused on the desired outcome, and refusing to give up, even when the path seems long and arduous. Example 5. Overcoming procrastination by taking immediate action. The sources highlight that procrastination, the tendency to delay action and put things off, is a major cause of failure. To combat this, Hill advocates for cultivating the habit of making prompt and definite decisions. He advises individuals to take immediate action towards their goals, breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps, and consistently working towards their objectives. This proactive approach, rooted in decisiveness and consistent action, empowers individuals to overcome procrastination and move steadily towards the realization of their aspirations. Chapter 9. Self-Discipline. This chapter stresses the importance of self-control and mastering one's thoughts and actions. It provides 13 points on how Hill used self-discipline to overcome personal challenges and achieve success. The chapter emphasizes the need to control one's mind, resist negative influences, and stay focused on goals, particularly emphasizing time management. Real-world examples of self-discipline. Example 1. Napoleon Hill's 8 Guiding Principles. Hill heavily emphasizes the importance of self-discipline as a key principle for achieving success. Hill reveals his own method of self-discipline, which he calls the 8 Guiding Principles. These are imaginary entities that he created to embody and represent specific areas of his life where he needed to exercise control and direction. These 8 principles include those of financial prosperity, good health, peace of mind, hope, faith, romance, wisdom, and cosmic habit force. By visualizing and interacting with these principles, Hill intentionally directs his mind towards positive outcomes and reinforces his commitment to his goals. He acknowledges that this method might seem unconventional, but asserts that it has proven effective for him and others who have adopted it. This example demonstrates the power of personalized self-discipline techniques tailored to individual needs and aspirations. Example 2. Mastering time through a time budget. Hill stresses the importance of time management as a crucial aspect of self-discipline. He advocates for creating and adhering to a time budget, allocating specific periods for various activities and goals. He shares his own commitment to Dr. Time, a personal pledge outlining his commitment to utilizing every second productively. This commitment includes treating time as a valuable asset, atoning for wasted time, focusing on service to others, seeking peace of mind, and keeping his mind occupied with positive thoughts and aspirations. By meticulously managing his time, Hill ensures that he stays on track toward his goals and avoids distractions that could hinder his progress. This real-world example demonstrates the importance of self-discipline and effectively utilizing time, a finite and irreplaceable resource. Example 3. Controlling negative thoughts and fears. Hill emphasizes that self-discipline involves controlling one's thoughts and emotions, particularly negative ones. He recognizes that most people allow their minds to dwell on fears, doubts, and anxieties, hindering their progress and potential. He identifies 7 basic fears that plague individuals: fear of poverty, ill health, criticism, loss of love, loss of liberty, old age, and death. To overcome these fears, Hill recommends consciously focusing on positive thoughts and desires, actively replacing negative thoughts with empowering ones. He argues that by keeping the mind occupied with desired outcomes and solutions, individuals can effectively neutralize the crippling effects of fear and cultivate a positive mental attitude. This example highlights the importance of self-discipline and mastering one's internal landscape, replacing debilitating thoughts with empowering beliefs that fuel success. Example 4. Overcoming the urge to criticize others. Hill advocates for self-discipline and controlling speech, particularly the urge to criticize or speak ill of others. He shares his own experience of learning this lesson the hard way, acknowledging that in the past, he succumbed to criticism, only to regret it later. He encourages his listeners to refrain from speaking negatively about others, even if those criticisms seem justified. He suggests that if the urge to criticize arises, individuals should write their criticisms down but erase them immediately, symbolizing the fleeting nature of negativity. This practice reinforces the idea that focusing on others' shortcomings ultimately detracts from one's own growth and well-being. This real-world example highlights the importance of self-discipline and cultivating positive speech patterns that foster harmonious relationships and personal growth. Example 5. Reframing negative experiences as opportunities for growth. Hill illustrates the power of self-discipline and reframing negative experiences as opportunities for growth. He recounts his own challenges in overcoming poverty, fear, superstition, and illiteracy, arguing that these very obstacles fueled his determination to understand success and help others achieve it. He also references Abraham Lincoln, whose response to the loss of his first love propelled him toward greater ambitions and ultimately shaped his legacy. Hill emphasizes that every experience, whether positive or negative, presents valuable lessons and opportunities for learning. By exercising self-discipline and reframing adversity, individuals can extract valuable insights from challenges and emerge stronger and more resilient. This example demonstrates the transformative power of self-discipline in turning setbacks into stepping stones for growth and success. Chapter 10. Pleasing Personality. This chapter highlights the importance of cultivating a positive and engaging personality for success. It outlines 25 major factors contributing to a pleasing personality, including positive mental attitude, good manners, and controlled enthusiasm. The chapter encourages readers to evaluate themselves against these factors and seek feedback from others for improvement. ## Real-world examples of a pleasing personality, insights from Chapter 10. Example 1. Charles M. Schwab's $1 Million Personality. Chapter 10 explores the significance of cultivating a pleasing personality as a crucial element in achieving success. Hill illustrates this concept through the example of Charles M. Schwab, a prominent figure in the steel industry. While Schwab possessed limited formal education, his magnetic personality and exceptional social skills contributed significantly to his remarkable success. Andrew Carnegie, recognizing Schwab's extraordinary ability to foster goodwill and harmony among workers, reportedly paid him a salary of $75,000 per year, along with an annual bonus of up to $1 million, primarily for his pleasing personality. Carnegie believed that Schwab's presence alone boosted worker productivity by at least 10%. This example underscores the tangible value of a pleasing personality in professional settings, demonstrating its potential to enhance leadership, foster positive relationships, and ultimately contribute to organizational success. Example 2. Franklin D. Roosevelt's captivating radio presence. Hill cites Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, as another powerful example of the impact of a pleasing personality. He highlights Roosevelt's captivating radio presence, attributing it as a significant factor in his unprecedented four-term presidency. Roosevelt's ability to connect with listeners through his voice and demeanor played a crucial role in shaping public perception and solidifying his political influence. Hill suggests that a significant portion of Roosevelt's electoral success stemmed from his adept use of the 25 factors that contribute to a pleasing personality, as outlined in Chapter 10. This example demonstrates the power of a pleasing personality in public life, showcasing its potential to inspire trust, build rapport, and sway public opinion. Example 3. Pappy O'Daniel's rise to political prominence. Hill shares the story of Pappy O'Daniel, a flower salesman who successfully leveraged his charming personality to achieve political prominence. O'Daniel, accompanied by his family and a band, embarked on a statewide tour of Texas, utilizing radio broadcasts and musical performances to connect with voters. Hill suggests that O'Daniel's primary asset in securing both the governorship and a United States Senate seat was his charismatic personality and his ability to maintain a positive and engaging presence. This example demonstrates the power of a pleasing personality in political campaigns, highlighting its potential to overcome other shortcomings and resonate with a broad audience. Example 4. Will Rogers' enduring legacy through humor and charm. Hill presents Will Rogers, a renowned humorist and entertainer, as an example of an individual who successfully cultivated a pleasing personality to achieve both financial success and widespread popularity. Rogers, known for his wit, charm, and ability to connect with audiences through humor, leveraged his personality to build a successful career and leave a lasting impact on American culture. Hill implies that Rogers' skillful application of the principles outlined in Chapter 10 contributed to his ability to resonate with audiences and build a loyal following. This example demonstrates the power of a pleasing personality in the realm of entertainment, showcasing its potential to captivate audiences, foster positive emotions, and create a lasting legacy. Example 5. Everyday applications of a pleasing personality. While Hill provides examples of individuals who achieved remarkable success by harnessing the power of a pleasing personality, he also emphasizes its importance in everyday life. He argues that cultivating a positive mental attitude, demonstrating flexibility, utilizing a pleasant tone of voice, practicing tolerance, and developing a sense of humor can significantly enhance personal and professional relationships. He suggests that by actively incorporating these principles into daily interactions, individuals can foster goodwill, build rapport, and navigate social situations with greater ease and effectiveness. These examples underscore the universal relevance of a pleasing personality, demonstrating its value in building strong relationships, creating a positive environment, and enhancing overall well-being. Chapter 11. More factors of a pleasing personality. This chapter continues to explore the factors contributing to a pleasing personality. It emphasizes additional attributes like good showmanship, going the extra mile, patience, and personal magnetism, while also listing 15 behaviors to avoid to maintain a positive personality. The chapter stresses the impact of personality on interactions and the power of projecting positive thoughts. Real-world examples of a pleasing personality, insights from Hill. Example 1. Mahatma Gandhi's influence through selflessness and simplicity. Hill expands upon the concept of a pleasing personality, introducing additional factors that contribute to its effectiveness. While acknowledging the importance of financial resources in achieving success, the chapter highlights Mahatma Gandhi as an extraordinary exception. Gandhi, a pivotal figure in India's independence movement, demonstrated that remarkable influence and impact can be achieved without wealth, military might, or even material possessions. His simple lifestyle, characterized by selflessness and unwavering commitment to his cause, resonated deeply with the masses, inspiring a movement that ultimately led to India's liberation from British rule. This example underscores the profound power of a personality rooted in authenticity, integrity, and a genuine commitment to serving others. Example 2. The impact of a positive mental attitude in salesmanship. Hill emphasizes the importance of a positive mental attitude as a cornerstone of a pleasing personality. The chapter recounts an anecdote involving a prospective student who approached Napoleon Hill, eager to enroll in his salesmanship course. The student, initially seeking to be sold on the program, engaged in an extended monologue, inadvertently showcasing his own salesmanship skills. Hill, recognizing the student's enthusiasm and potential, intentionally refrained from verbally engaging, instead projecting positive thoughts and encouragement mentally. This silent communication proved remarkably effective, as the student, upon concluding his self-driven sales pitch, expressed satisfaction with Hill's marvelous sales talk and promptly enrolled in the course. This example illustrates the potent influence of a positive mental attitude, demonstrating its ability to transcend verbal communication and create a favorable impression that fosters connection and trust. Example 3. Adapting communication to suit audience needs. Hill stresses the importance of adaptability and audience awareness as crucial elements of a pleasing personality. The chapter shares an anecdote involving a lecture Hill delivered to a group of nurses on the concept of cosmic habit force. Recognizing that his initial approach failed to resonate with the audience, Hill candidly acknowledged the disconnect, inviting feedback and prompting a shift in the conversation's focus. By redirecting the discussion towards strategies for succeeding in a challenging profession, Hill effectively re-engaged the nurses, capturing their attention and fostering a more meaningful and impactful exchange. This example underscores the importance of remaining attuned to audience cues and adjusting communication styles to ensure relevance, engagement, and ultimately, a positive and memorable experience. Example 4. Henry Ford's unique personality and unwavering determination. Hill acknowledges that a pleasing personality can manifest in diverse ways, challenging conventional notions of charm and charisma. The chapter explores the personality of Henry Ford, a pioneering figure in the automotive industry. Upon initially meeting Ford, Hill observed that his personality seemed weak and his opinions peculiar. Despite these initial impressions, Hill recognized Ford's extraordinary success stemmed from his deep understanding and utilization of the power of his own mind. Ford's unwavering determination, coupled with his ability to harness his mental faculties, propelled him toward remarkable achievements, despite lacking conventional social graces. This example illustrates that a pleasing personality transcends superficial charm, highlighting the importance of authenticity, self-belief, and a relentless pursuit of one's goals as powerful contributors to a magnetic and impactful presence. Example 5. The negative impact of Fifth Avenue and Hell's Kitchen. Hill emphasizes the importance of recognizing that personalities extend beyond individuals, encompassing environments and locations. The chapter contrasts the distinct personalities of Fifth Avenue, a symbol of opulence and affluence in New York City, and Hell's Kitchen, a neighborhood historically associated with poverty and hardship. The chapter suggests that individuals, even those of modest means, experience a sense of elevation and empowerment when immersed in the atmosphere of Fifth Avenue, while the negative vibrations of Hell's Kitchen evoke feelings of unease and distress, regardless of one's personal circumstances. These contrasting examples illustrate the powerful influence of environments on emotional states, highlighting the importance of surrounding oneself with positive and uplifting influences to cultivate a pleasing and magnetic personality. Chapter 12, Cosmic Habit Force. This chapter introduces the concept of cosmic habit force, a universal law that governs habit formation and its influence on achieving goals. It explains that aligning one's thoughts and actions with desired outcomes can harness this law to manifest success. The chapter emphasizes the importance of establishing positive habits in various aspects of life, including purpose, health, and mental attitude. Understanding cosmic habit force through real-world examples. Example 1. The power of definiteness of purpose and cosmic habit force. Hill introduces cosmic habit force, describing it as the supreme law of the universe that governs the formation and maintenance of habits in both individuals and the natural world. The chapter stresses the significance of aligning one's definite major purpose with the power of cosmic habit force to achieve desired outcomes. Hill illustrates this concept through his personal experience. He recounts discovering the principle of cosmic habit force while rereading his book Think and Grow Rich a year and a half after its publication. This realization led him to actively engage with the law, developing a system he refers to as the 8 guiding principles to harness its power. These principles, representing different aspects of a fulfilling life, financial prosperity, sound physical health, peace of mind, etc., serve as focal points for Hill's intentional habit formation. By repeatedly visualizing and affirming these desired outcomes, Hill effectively leverages cosmic habit force to align his thoughts and actions with his goals, ultimately manifesting his desired reality. Example 2. Cultivating a positive mental attitude through cosmic habit force. Hill highlights the crucial role of cosmic habit force in developing and maintaining a positive mental attitude. Hill emphasizes the importance of consciously choosing thoughts and reactions, rather than passively succumbing to external negativity. He shares his personal experience of successfully cultivating a positive mental attitude over a 14-year period by actively engaging with cosmic habit force. This conscious effort enabled him to achieve a state of peace of mind, sound health, and fulfillment, replacing earlier struggles with negativity. Hill underscores the power of cosmic habit force in shaping mental habits, suggesting that by intentionally focusing on positive thoughts and beliefs, individuals can reprogram their minds to attract desired circumstances and experiences. Example 3. Overcoming adversity through applied faith and cosmic habit force. Hill showcases the combined power of applied faith and cosmic habit force in overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges. Hill recounts the experience of his son, Blair, being born without ears. Despite medical predictions of lifelong deafness and muteness, Hill refused to accept this prognosis. He devoted 9 years to working with his son, leveraging the principles of cosmic habit force and applied faith to stimulate the development of an improvised hearing system. This persistent effort, fueled by unwavering belief and consistent action, enabled Blair to regain 65% of his natural hearing, defying initial medical expectations. This example demonstrates the transformative potential of combining unwavering faith with the power of cosmic habit force to overcome adversity and achieve seemingly impossible outcomes. Example 4. The orderly universe as a manifestation of cosmic habit force. Hill underscores the pervasive presence of cosmic habit force in the natural world, shaping the predictable patterns and cycles that govern the universe. The chapter cites the orderly arrangement of stars and planets, the cyclical nature of seasons, the consistent reproduction of species, and the predictable chemical reactions of matter as tangible evidence of cosmic habit force at work. The chapter emphasizes that every element of the universe, from the smallest particle to the largest celestial body, adheres to the patterns established by cosmic habit force, ensuring a harmonious and predictable flow of events. These examples demonstrate the profound influence of cosmic habit force in shaping the natural world, suggesting that individuals can harness this same power to create order and consistency in their own lives. Example 5. Mahatma Gandhi's influence through habitual selflessness. Hill, while focusing on cosmic habit force, draws a parallel with the principles discussed in previous chapters. Mahatma Gandhi's extraordinary influence, achieved without wealth or military power, serves as a powerful example of how habitual selflessness can lead to significant impact. As discussed in our conversation about Hill, Gandhi's simple lifestyle and unwavering commitment to his cause resonated deeply with the masses, inspiring a movement that ultimately led to India's independence. This example, viewed through the lens of cosmic habit force, suggests that by consistently aligning one's actions with a higher purpose and serving others without expectation of personal gain, individuals can tap into a powerful force that amplifies their impact and influence. This reinforces the interconnectedness of the success principles outlined in the sources, highlighting the synergistic effect of combining multiple principles to achieve desired outcomes. It's important to note that the sources primarily present examples of individuals successfully harnessing cosmic habit force. They do not explicitly discuss instances where individuals might have unintentionally created negative habits through the same law. Further exploration of this aspect might provide a more comprehensive understanding of the principle's potential impact. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.